And joining us this morning, somebody who knows about feeling good, Suma, registered dietitian. You're also the president of Nutrition Solutions. Before we get into this, you have something for people that want to know a little bit more about nutrition, and that's a course that you have, yeah.
Tomorrow is my 9th annual Nutrition for Non-Nutritionists course. So I've been teaching this course for 9 years, and one of the things we do in our course is bust nutrition myths, because as you know, exactly, there's so much information but misinformation out there. So let's go through some of these myths that I've brought through.
First, before you even say misinformation, where should you go where you can actually believe what people are telling you? Is there something that you should be looking for in terms of maybe a website or maybe accreditation?
You know, I always like to go to the Dietitians of Canada website, because that the information is always evidence-based, and it's written by dietitians, and you can find a dietitian by looking for their designation RD, registered dietitian, at the end of their name.
That's important. Okay, let's start off with detox. We hear a lot about detox, and I always say sometimes I toxify my body so I can detoxify my body.
Yeah, so the number one myth is, you know, that we have to do a liver detox every spring or every year. The fact is, some of these detox products or teas can be very costly, $30, $40, $50 or more. Our liver detoxes for us every single day. Breathing out helps us to detox. And so if you have jaundice, if you've got really bad abdominal pain, or if your urine is dark, that might be a sign that your liver isn't working so well.
Right.
But I think for the majority of us, we can detox every day by just going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Do a little pee-pee or a little poo-poo, and then, hey, that, you know what, that's a natural way to detox.
To push it out, and then eat right as well.
Eat right. Lots of foods full of fiber, fruits and vegetables. I mean, you're no stranger to this, right? Fruits, vegetables, you know, kale, beets, carrots, broccoli. Everything's going to help you get that stuff out.
Let's talk about orange juice. You know, some people may be having a glass of orange juice right now, and sometimes we feel guilty because we're told it's all about too much sugar.
Yeah, you know what? The myth is that there's no added sugar to orange juice. People think, oh my God, it tastes so great. And it does, because that's what Mother Nature put in. All that sugar is natural. So there's no added sugar at all to 100% Florida orange juice. And there's also amazing nutrients like vitamin C, which we know is an antioxidant, helps our body better absorb iron from plant-based vegetarian meals. There's potassium, which helps our body maintain blood pressure, and folate, which helps build red blood cells. And if you're pregnant, it's so important to get enough folate from food and also from supplements.
And it's an energy booster as well.
Yeah, it's great. Great, tastes great.
Salt. Okay, so many different salts. Sea salt out there. There's the Himalayan salt. Yeah. We have table salt. Which is the best salt? And kosher salt. You know what? Salt is salt is salt. Okay.
So regardless of the salt you choose, it all contains about the same amount of sodium. And some people say, well, you know, sea salt might have some trace minerals. You'd probably have to eat about half a teaspoon of the Himalayan sea salt. Looks beautiful, to get maybe 4 milligrams of calcium. And we need 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams of calcium. So yeah, you're getting a little bit of calcium, but it's so minuscule. So my advice is, regardless of the salt that you like to choose, because they have slightly different flavors and tastes and textures, just use as little as possible. Go for those fresh herbs, and, you know, perk up the flavor of your food using herbs and spices.
Oils, so we go from salt to oil, and there's so many different oils that are out there. Right now we're cooking a lot with avocado oil.
I love avocado oil, and that's a great choice because it contains high proportions of those healthy monounsaturated fats, as does olive oil, canola, avocado, as you mentioned, peanut oil. Those are all some of my favorite choices. At the end is coconut oil.
It's so thick.
And yeah, and that's because it's mostly saturated fat, which is solid at a room temperature, versus these other oils, which are more liquid. So research does show that coconut oil does increase your good HDL by just a little bit. Doesn't mean you have to go out and use coconut oil every day now, but if you want to use it every now and then when you're cooking your eggs, whatever, that's okay. But these monounsaturated oils are the best ones to use on a regular basis.
Yeah, what is HDL?
Oh, high-density lipoprotein. It's the good cholesterol.
Okay.
Versus the bad LDL cholesterol.
Some of these acronyms.
Sorry.
They're nutrition acronyms. So really quickly, just before we go to break, a little bit about gluten.
Gluten-free cures everything. No, it doesn't. There are tons of gluten-free choices on the market. Quinoa, brown rice, red lentil pasta. I love eating these foods, not because I'm celiac and not because I have a gluten sensitivity, just because I like the flavor and the taste of them. So you know what? Gluten-free products are fine. Don't think that it's going to cure your eczema or your psoriasis, because it's not. They just taste great. Include them as part of your healthy diet.
That's it. And get to know what your nutrition is, and you can do that by going to nutritionsolutions.ca. You can find out more about your course right there, of course. And once again, Suma, thank you for coming in this morning.
Thanks so much, Frank.
Hey, have a good breakfast, everyone. We're going to take a break from breakfast television. Still lots more to come. Gonna have some more.